Good morning everyone, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. It's been a little while since the last normal Flight Sim live stream, as the last one was on the Top Gun one, going up at, steady speeds and jets and stuff like that, which was actually really fun. We will do it again at some point. Hopefully it is permanent as well. I don't know if they are going to get rid of it. But yeah, as the title does hint at, we are whizzing into the air. We're doing Wizz Air from Paris to Gatwick. I don't think that's actually, but that might be a real flight, I'm not too sure. But we're going to do it anyway. So it's about half an hour, which is pretty good, as I need to go out at about 12. Obviously taxiing as well and stuff like that, that also amounts up. We got Ron, we got Rizzy. How you doing, Rizzy, mate? We got Tanner, Excitement Builds, and we got Power as well. Hopefully everyone is all well. We're loading in. Because remember, we did have a few issues with Flight Sim where it didn't load us in. Although it should do, so don't worry. It should hopefully load us in. So yeah, we'll give it will go in a second, hopefully. That would be annoying though if it does crash. I mean, that's not the plan. But hopefully it won't. Davidoff, yeah, I'm all good. Hopefully you're all well, mate. Yeah, so I was just sorting out the flight plan. So we're going in. It's multiplayer as well, so if anyone does want to join in, feel free to. Bloody hell, is it going to load? There we go. Oh, it's quite cloudy. Wow, look at that. That is... Oh, actually, no, that's not too bad. Right, ready to fly. It's been a while, so we need to familiarise ourselves again. First off's the battery, isn't it? Battery and an external power. Let's get that on. Right, that's the first step. What else are we doing? Now we come to here. Also, we don't need all the fuel we've got on board, so let's dump some of that. Oh, hello, that's changed a little. Oh no, we're all good. Bring that down to about 30%. There you go, 30% of fuel. Mission streams for weeks because I've been working, so that's all good. I'm so excited right now, fair enough. ATC, so yeah, we're at Paris Charles de Gaulle. Let's get the information we need. Altimeter is 2997. That's not too bad. Clouds are at 4,800 feet. Wind's at 15 knots, so it's not calm. Let's contact ground. Ground services, jetway connection. Oh, that's quite a cool airport. I think this one's actually a handcrafted one as well. This is Paris Charles de Gaulle, and we're going to Gatwick. We've got old Whiz. I hope it's not lagging or anything. Cause remember, like before, we did have a few lag issues. Although, well, yeah, this is one of the biggest airports in the game, so we might get a little bit here. But, well, in fact, the Top Gun one was fine, wasn't it? And that's going really quick, so we should be alright once we get in the air. Charles de Gaulle. Charles de Gaulle? Come out of hospital, my mum was rushed. Oh, blimey, yeah, David, not good to hear, mate. Yeah, not good to hear. Don't forget the afterburners. Yes, beep, 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 beep. Well, hopefully she's all good, Davidoff. Right, let's get, what do we do next? It's been a while. Do that, and then we do that and that. Yes, I believe that's what we do. Then it will start coming on nicely. What else do we need to do? We get that on. Bloody, it's busy here, innit? Hogging the ATC people are. We'll just do the jetway connection for now. The bag's already on. Yeah, it's definitely handcrafted. That does look pretty. I mean, look at that in there. Although, wasn't there like an accident here? Wasn't there with the roof, where the roof fell in at one of these terminals? I think I've read something like that. Cool. Go back to clearance, IFR clearance to Gatwick. That's where we're going. Cool. I feel like we should start doing other things. That goes to on, and we get that off. Yeah, it's been a little while. We get them on and them on. What are we doing? Climb at 12,000. That's pretty quick coming out of here. 12,000, and our squawk is 3716. We've still got all the weird ATC as well. It's weird the way it does that. There you go. Read back correct. Contact ground on 121.61. Can do. Yeah, let's get rid of the jetway now. They bloody just got in. Come on, it's my turn to talk. There we go. Disconnecting the jetway. Also gonna have to put the guide on, as I've got no idea where I'm going here. I'm guessing also we'll probably be coming out of, well, here, so we want to turn around that way. Okay, we can do that. That's coming off. Emirates, come on. No idea what's happening. All good, fair enough. I need to get them on. Right, come on, I want to go now. They're bloody hogging the ATC. That's what they're doing. It's my turn to talk to them. Right. Taxi IFR. Well, pretty much what we're doing now is we're waiting to taxi out. That's what we're doing at the moment. Parking brake off. Yeah, the ATC it's like a glitch. It's all quiet for some reason. It's weird, even though it's on like 100% volume. Although if I unplug the headphones, it goes straight up to max. So I don't know. Acknowledge taxi clearance. We should have the blue bar on out. There it is, taking us to where we need to go. So we need to go over there somewhere. Oh, we got a few other liveries here. What's that there? Rogue, I think that one is. Oh, that's Air Canada. Is that Air Canada? Air Canada Rogue. Some other bits as well. Alright, Parrot. That's all good. Are they gonna do it? Or oh yeah, we need to do pushback, don't we? That would make sense. I know of something. Fair enough. Well, if they actually let me contact them, that would be nice. It's got a question mark though. What's going on there? Ground services. Oh, the case is here. Hello. Thumping onto the... Right, just don't press buttons, because if pressing buttons in a plane usually can do something really bad. So please go around the other way, not on the keyboard. Yes, that way. Because literally all the buttons on the keyboard click something. So we don't want that happening. We get that on. Well, we won't get that on just yet. Strobe lights are on. Get them on. Right, I think that's all good for now. So we should start going back in a second. Hello, Donatas, we are flying to Gatwick. Here we go. Should tug on to us in a second. And back we go. Cool. We're turning to the right. No, they're blooming nicking my ATC time. Let me speak to them. We are Whizzing. Come on. Otherwise I bloody end up over there. Turn. Yes, turn this. There we go. We're getting there. That's quite cool. Euro wings over that on there. And we've then got to do pushback stop. There we go, that will do. And then we start getting the engines on. There you go, coming to a stop. Next thing to do. Why are we like on our side almost? What's going on here? What have they done to... Hang on, what on earth have Why does that look really sort of... Oh, there's a ramp here. What? There's like a ramp here. Chances of that, eh? Right, let's get the beacon lights on. We get them on as well. And yeah, we'll get the engines on. So what do we do here? Set that to ignition start. Engine 2 coming on. Which hopefully we should start seeing come on. Yeah, I mean that bit's doing its thing. I want to start seeing that move. There we go. I think we've done it, or have we? It's gone up very slowly. Although it's going up, so that's probably a good thing. Okay, that's going up. Good. We haven't broken it yet. There's Daniel. How you doing, Daniel? Yeah, engine is coming on. Engine number 2. Bit of a dodgy position. It was on like a ramp here. That one's coming on. Taxiing probably takes longer than the flight. Our flight time is, I think, 35 minutes. There you go, that's now on. That one always comes on a bit quicker. Sure you will be able to power, mate. And then engine 1. I'll get that on. Still no hake, fair enough, Daniel. We've got the Cat accompanying us for this flight as well. Looking forward to it. Yeah, not really. We haven't flown an A320 in quite a while, so yeah, it's going to be fun. I can sort of remember what we have to do, so I think that's good enough. I know when we're coming into landing, it's the yellow sea, then the approach, and then that will then bring us down, obviously the ILS as well. I think we'll be alright. I think landing, touchdown will be the talking point. Because that's probably the hardest thing to do. Right, they are now on, which is all good. They're now stable, so I'm going to set that to normal. And then we're going to set that off and that off. There we go. Okay, so the co-pilot. Right, we're all good to move. To go ground, Tamazi 628. Right, let's go. Yeah, maybe a slight FPS drop coming out of Charles de Gaulle. Or Charles de Gaulle, but obviously it's one of the biggest airports in the game. So that's why. But yeah, let's get out of France. Let's get back. We'll get out of Charles de Gaulle. Cool. Along we go. But I'm hoping we'll be there by 12. I mean, it said about 34 minutes, I think, this flight. I need to go out about, well, latest 10 past 12. So I'm hoping we'll be there by then, which we should do. Taxiing's always about 20 minutes. I want to see Rizzy. What's he going on about? Well, it's only the taxiing at the moment, so you're not missing a lot. Some sort of weird sunken pit there. That's probably supposed to be a motorway under there. Cool. Bit of wind there, a little bit of wind pushing us over. We're getting there, can't be too far. Can we try and get up to 10 likes? That would be lovely. We've got 20 people in, so thanks all for coming in. So we're going from Paris to Gatwick. contact the tower as well. Well, they don't stop talking, they're blabbering on. Tower there. That's what we need now. Almost at the runway. I don't think it was too far. Well, I think we have got to cross one of the runways to get there. So, or do we? Is this the runway just here? I'm not too sure actually. I was following the line and seeing where it takes us. As we make our way along. So let's check the map. Bloody hell, it's a big place here, isn't it? So yeah, we got to go along there probably, then across that runway to there. So just a little bit of a distance on the way. It's literally like, this is like a little ring, a little road here for the planes to go along. Oh, that's true. That is true, Daniel. Right, yeah, this is where we're turning right here by the looks of things. So might have to look out for people landing. Also going to turn on our runway turn light as we are practically where the runway is, so don't want to obstruct anyone. Let them know where we are. Right, we're almost at the runway. Almost. I don't think this is the runway, is it? Hopefully this isn't the runway, we're just... No, it's all good. Almost there. And then we'll head up into the air. Bit of a taxi though, isn't it? We'll probably spend more time taxiing today than actually flying. Oh, what on earth? What? Why has it got loads of weird bumps here? What on earth was that? You see that? We like flew into the air there. Unless it was just a really steep uphill bit. That was weird. Right, let's check the runway. We're all good. Yeah, we're all good. Let's head across. That was weird. Little glitch there, or a little bump in the... I don't know. Odd though. Across we go. Almost there. I think this is us here. We've made it. We made it to the runway. Now let's get out of here. Let's take off clearance. Me too, Daniel, yeah. I don't know what on earth happened there, something weird. Let's get all of them on. The wind is actually quite a strong wind here at the moment. Let's look out for any multiplayer people as the ATC doesn't recognise them. No, I think we're all good. I can't see anyone coming in, although it's quite hard to see people coming in. So I think we're going to line up onto the runway. On we go. I think this one's actually a takeoff one. That's what's being used as today, so there shouldn't be people landing on it. Right, let's get the plane ready for takeoff. So I'm going to set that to max on the auto brake. We're going to set that. We're going to arm that, arm the speed brake, set them to 1, We're going to turn off the runway turn light. I think apart from that we are ready to go. Is everyone ready to go? Hopefully you are, because we are going. Let's get the flight director on and parking brake off. Let's make sure the engines are stable. Yeah, all good. And full whack airspeed alive as well. Even better. And off we go. Destination Gatwick. And V1 rotate. Landing gear up. Flaps. Off we go. Got a headwind there. You always want a headwind. Headwinds are great. Gonna set the thing back to climb. And autopilot is coming on. There we go, we're up. It's as simple as that. Not bad. Time of arrival into Gatwick is 11:04. That's not too bad. Hopefully that doesn't go up. That's alright. Yeah, leaving Paris behind. And I'll be there. We're about to see you, Para, mate. Into the clouds, which are about 5,000 feet, weren't they? Oh, this is actually quite high up, these ones. Going up fairly quickly. Going up actually really nicely at the moment, like really well. That wind really has helped us get out there. You really would need your seatbelt. We're going up by 57. That's like really steep. But I mean, I suppose the wind has helped out quite a lot there, so not complaining. Now above 10,000, so the seatbelts can come off. They can come off as well. Oh, there you go. And there we go. Probably Daniel, yeah. She's just like, I know when you're coming into Gatwick, I shall go in front of the screen. Right, let's, I think we had to contact someone, didn't we? Let's do that now. We're sort of in a better position. Lovely. Altimeter is 2997, continue to 8 treks as planned. 11 o'clock now, it says we're going to get there, even better. Climb and maintain 18,000 feet. We'll just start going up again. That wasn't bad though, that was quite a smooth takeoff. Obviously the wind helped out quite a bit there. That sort of pushed us up. But yeah, whereabouts see you, Power, mate? So you're on your way up as well. But yeah, destination London. Probably Daniel. So yeah, leaving Paris, it's just straight up across there. And then yeah, into Gatwick, which is just on the well, near enough, almost the south coast. As we make our way. Yeah, it is roadmap day today on Train Sim World. What does everyone think we're going to see? I predict it's going to be quite a big one. just as it is June, and June is usually the time they announce that whatever's coming in summer, if there is anything coming in summer. I mean, it's usually a summer update, so maybe we'll find out what that's going to be. Not sure. No, why are you slowing down? Don't do that. Go fast. Boo, that's coming out to 280. Not nice. But no, we're not going to let it do that. Once it's up, we're going up to 320. Where's our cruising altitude? Oh, where do we find that again? Performance. Is it on performance? I can't remember where we find that. Our cruising altitude. Oh, there it is there. Oh, it's 18,000. Near enough. Can we put that up a little bit? There we go. Hello Mick, how are you? Yeah, it should be a fairly cloudy approach into Gatwick today. Lovely, but yeah, off we go. Let's put the ND range up. So it's only 150 miles, which isn't a lot. Yeah, so not that bad. I think Hunav is sort of where the channel is. Just before you start heading over the channel. Lovely, Rizzy. Well, we made it up, which is good. Cool. What other airports have we got around here? We got FOB there, we got something FOB. Not a lot. Yeah, heading out of France. Cool. I think this is the old Wizz Air livery. Well, I think I prefer this one over the new one. And even though it is hot pink at the front, it actually does look quite good on the plane, especially with the purple and then the white behind. It's quite a nice combination of colours. Lovely. Still at 12 o'clock we're due in there. Obviously it's UTC, so it's an hour behind. So that's GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. But they like to call it UTC. You know, it's Greenwich Mean Time. Paracenter on 126.475. 126.475. I can do that. .475. So we got another one coming this way as well. Let's swap that over. There you go, flight level 18,000. Altimeter's 2993. Could even, actually no, I'll keep it on for now. I mean, we are fairly low altitude, although I mean the fact they've told me to the altimeter set in there, although I could just set it to standard now probably. Yeah, I'll set it to standard. Lovely, Rizzy. Welcome back. So it'll be a bit of a turn to the left in a second, which will sort of straighten us up towards the UK. Be landing in a minute. We're due there at 11 or 12 o'clock, so 23 minutes. Still got 120 miles or so. Here we go, turning over. Another sort of big town down there. Yeah, we are now there. So out of Paris, it's just straight over. Which ain't too bad. $120 miles. So it comes down fairly quickly. In fact, let's get the information up for Gatwick, because I mean it ain't too far. Well, I mean it's still a little bit of a way, but not as far as it was 10 minutes ago. Let's see, here is he. Let's have a look. Gatwick Airport. I might still have it saved on here as one of the saved pages. No, I don't. Right, Gatwick. It might just come up anyway. There you go. London Gatwick Airport. Let's have a look at the information. What's it saying about Gatwick? It is saying, let's quickly come down to here. Data, no, performance, isn't it? Performance, next phase, next phase. Let's have a look. 110 at 4 knots, so fairly calm. 110/4. The temperature is 17 degrees. Not bad at all. It's quite nice. And our QNH is 10.12. 10.12. There you go. But yeah, we're at our cruising altitude at the moment. So it's sort of just, I suppose, the plane's version of just coasting along. Due time is 11:02. Yeah, fairly cloudy over Europe. I mean, cloudy here as well. So, is that the channel already? I can see there. Yeah, I think it is. That is the channel already. Oh no, not that, but soon enough. Not far. It's very dark now. There's even a rainbow as well. Look at that. Or is that the sea down there? No. Just dark cloud. A proper interesting cloud. And these clouds I think are based off real ones. But I mean it's like real time cloud imagery and stuff like that. Where, yeah, so pretty cool to see. There's the sea over there. 110 miles? Well, in fact, no, that's probably about 100 now. When the sun breaks through, it's unbelievably strong and hot. Fair enough, Rizzy. Yeah, it was drizzling, but I think it's just sort of overcast and... yeah, just overcast now. Lovely. Yeah, we'll be streaming tonight. Not too sure what we'll be streaming yet. Yeah, we'll be on tonight, which will be probably about 7ish or so. Yeah, 7ish or so. Sat out on my balcony frying. Lovely, Rizzy. Getting the air to as we're flying through the sky. Rizzy, what do you think of Spirit of Steam, mate? I know, like your classic Network Southeast stuff, but how about Steam? In fact, actually, whilst we are just flying, and it's fairly quiet as well, let's put the, we're going to do a competition, I think, for a code for Spirit of Steam, which will be a livery designing competition for an Xbox code. Fair enough, Rizzy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do that. Let's put up a post about that. Hey Amanda, how are you? Cool. Yeah, let's run a let's put in the post up. Haven't seen anything of it yet. First stream of yours I've caught in about 5 weeks. Well, welcome back, Rizzy. Thinking of a post. Yeah, I'll put a post up, then people can start making liveries. Cool. Let's have a look. Nice. Nice hand office. Lovely. To hold A. Cool. Yeah, making our way, we'll get there. Oh, power sensor on 119825. 119825. Can do, mate. There you go. Hello. They do sound good, they do sound good. Yeah, I don't need to change the altimeter yet. We'll stay as we are at the moment. You have gummies. Cool. Yeah, putting the post up about the livery competition. Fair enough, Rizzy. Cool. Yeah, thanks. We got 22 people in. And yes, I want my phone message in. I'm putting up a post about the little competition we're going to run for an Xbox code of Spirit of Steam. As we're just, well, flying and there's not a lot to do at the moment apart from chat. So yeah. Cool. Hello, Mr. Adams. How are you? That'll do. Let's post that. There we go. Cool. There we go. It's now live, I guess. So yeah, if you don't have Spirit of Steam on the Xbox, you've got until Sunday the 12th to come up with a BritishAce themed livery, and whoever does the best one will win. Cool. So we're about, what's that, 60 miles off now? Contact London Centre on 118.475. Oh, I was actually on it, bang on then. 118. So here is he. 475. 475, 475. There we go. I'll probably change it back to Q and H in a second on the altimeter setting. Yeah, I'll do it now. 29.2. Going to AMD as planned. Cool. So we should start coming down fairly soon. Let's take a look at the CSTR. Yeah, that says by AMD we should be at 11,000, so they should be bringing us down fairly soon. Otherwise they're not doing the right thing. Yeah, it does sound there 11,000. It says, yeah, 11,000 by AMD. Shoulder skills actually do sound quite nice. I shall have to investigate. This is the Wizz Air livery, hence the title Whizzing into the air. Wizz Air, whizzing into the air. We should get some sort of message soon saying, you know, you're like, I don't know, 50 miles south east, please bring it down to 2,000 feet. We should get that fairly soon. There we go. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. A little bit late, but yeah, that's all good. Fair enough, Rizzy. Down we go. What was I going to do? Yeah, let's bring that down a bit as well. In fact, no, we'll do it now because they want us to go to 200. They want us to go to 2,000 feet. Hey, Melody, how are you? Hopefully you're all well. Morning. Hopefully you're all well. Well, almost good afternoon, almost. It's gone quick. Down to 3,000. I swear I just heard the spad noise for Train Sim World, like, you know, when you fail like a scenario. I swear I just heard that. Probably hearing things. I was about to say, oh, well, we've screwed up, but no. Is that new to the plane? No, the Wizz Air livery's been out for a little while. It's about, I think, £4 in the store, and you get like a whole selection of liveries. Fair enough, Wizz Air, you'll be alright. So I went to Tesco yesterday, and I thought I'd pick myself up a Platinum Jubilee dairy milk, just because, you know, as a little souvenir. So yeah, I've been making my way through that slowly. It was like £2.50, but I thought I don't really have sort of much sort of memorabilia. So I thought, yeah, I'll get myself a Platinum Jubilee chocolate bar, and I'll just sort of keep the wrapper and be like, this was, I'll show it in 20 years time, be like, this was the Platinum Jubilee, when it's the other Jubilee. I heard it too. Scary. Oh, we're not coming down too quick, are we? Blimmin' heck. Let's get some of that on. That's more like it. We've only got like 30 miles to the approach, which isn't that far going at this speed. Well, down we go. We are going to be going below 10,000 feet, so I'm going to get all the necessary lights on, get all the fanfare stuff on, disco lights and everything, get all of them on. There we go, now we wait. We should be alright. I'm going to bring that down even more. just as we come down. So, I mean, yeah, we're not too far. We're only 20 miles off May now, and only about 12 miles off Timber Transition. Hello, Shark Tales. Probably. How you doing, Shark? 126,825. That's a good one. 825. Oh, it's already set nicely. And they're nicking my ATC slot. You did, Rizzy, yes. Still coming down at a good rate. Should be going through the clouds soon. Should start seeing familiar sights soon. But whereabouts are we on the map at the moment? Is that Hastings down there? Yeah, it would be sort of Hastings way down there. Eastbourne as well. All down there. Yeah, there's Eastbourne there. Down there. Yeah, it's worth flying over sort of Bexhill at the moment. Yeah, Eastbourne over there. Some sort of weird thing going into the sea. There's the pier you can see. That's really... There's one there as well. Some sort of terrain glitch there. Haven't seen that before. Hello Munchies, you got a satchel of Cadbury chocolate from the Queen's Jubilee. My neighbour was visiting their daughter, brought back. Oh, lovely Munchies. Yeah, Cadbury's lovely. Well, Cadbury or Galaxy? I haven't had Galaxy in ages. Used to get it all the time, but I tend to see Galaxy in the shops way less. UFO. Yeah, do they sell Galaxy way less now? I used to always go into the shop and get it, but just never see it. Unless they've changed the packaging. I had like the mini ones at Christmas, but not sort of the big bar. Yeah, coming down quite nicely. By May we're supposed to be at 4,000 feet. Galaxy as well, but have they changed the packaging? I haven't seen it in ages. No, you said come down to 3,000, so I'm coming down to 3,000, thank you. The next Jubilee is the... Blimey. Who knows what the name will be? Well, if it was 70, that would be quite cool. Oh, it has, not that much that it's oh, I'll see. Yeah, Galaxy's really nice.
2,500.
Bring that down even more. We're now at 3,000 feet as well, which is good. Into the clouds as well. Let's get that ready. We should activate. There you go. 17 nautical miles away from the ILS, where we need to go, the runway. Got all the lights on. I'll see Rizzy. Yeah, so we should be down in about 7 minutes. So anyway, 2,000 feet. Yeah, cloudy landing. Which if this was 6 months ago, we probably would have never landed. Because that did actually happen. And before I sort of knew how to use the ILS, I just thought you sort of landed, well, sort of manually pretty much. So I remember it was a really, it was back in December, it was a really sort of foggy morning. I just couldn't do it. And then someone was like, why don't you use the ILS? And I was like, that's probably how they do it. Fair enough, Rizzy. Treat yourself. Right, what's our approach speed then? Let's have a look. Our approach speed is 146. I'm going to bring it down to maybe 160 now. Set the flaps to flaps 2. Welcome back, Gordon. Welcome back, mate. Well, this is going to be the talking point. I haven't landed one of these in a little while, so I'm hoping it's going to be smooth, and I'm hoping it won't freeze as soon as we touch down as well, because that's quite annoying. It tends to do that at times. It will freeze just as you touch down, and like only for like a second or two, then it's annoying. So hopefully it doesn't do that. Cool. Turning to the left in a sec. There's actually another plane there as well. Bugger off, get out of the way. They always seem to match it as soon as I get there. They're like, right, we're going to go ahead of you. So I'm going to have to stick the landers. I've got to go out, well, as soon as we get down, practically. I did, yeah, we did that in the last flight sim stream. We did some Top Gun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to land whatever, because I do have to go out, well, in about a minute, but I can wait another sort of 5-10 minutes. I just have to be a bit quicker. Spent an hour on here flying from Orlando to crash on the runway of Key West International. Ouch. Round we go. It's a quite low cloud, actually really low cloud, so that's going to make it fun. Landing gears coming down. There's a plane quite close. I'll set that to maybe low. There's another plane really close to us somewhere. So the AI again in the way. Gonna arm the speed brake. Actually, I don't know. No, they're not moving, are they? What, they're going really slow. Could be another plane. Maybe that's the high point, I'm not too sure. That's not moving, is it? I think it is. Would it? No, it is moving, I think. Well, if we try and get landing clearance before them, then they'll have to go around. The wind is okay as well. No, no, get that. I don't like when that shows up. Get it off, get it off. There. Got wind 1736, not saying too bad. It's bobbing us around a bit though, isn't it? It's not the strongest of wind either, so. I can see the runway, it's just there. coming into Gatwick. Look at that. Brilliant. Come on, let me talk. There you go. We're on flaps 3 for landing. Near enough in line with the get the approach on. That's gonna put that up a little. There. For the aircraft on final, winds at 110 at 7 knots, cleared to land, runway 26 left. Right, this could go horribly wrong. It's been probably over a month since I've landed an A320 on this game. I'm hoping it goes smoothly, but it might go wrong, right? It might go pants. I'm hoping not, though. So it would be nice to get a nice landing. Still see the runway. Lovely. That's for, yeah, F2's for reverse thrust, isn't it? Yeah, F2's reverse thrust. Oh, see, Gordon. Small increments, nothing too major at this point. Can hardly see those pappy lights. So we've got another, I think that's maybe a multiplayer person there flying about. That's someone, a multiplayer there coming into land, I think.
300.
Well, I'm not waiting, so no, they've crashed, I think. I don't know who that is. No, that's the AI's just crashed, I'm pretty certain.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
I don't know who that was there. I don't know what's just happened there. We got down in the end, so that's alright. I don't know, I saw someone flying, and I couldn't see that plane because that person was flying there. I don't know. Not sure, but that wasn't too bad, I don't think. Hello, Avenation. Hello, Darren. How are you both? It could have gone much worse. Right, now I've got to be fairly quick, as I've got a train to catch in about 20 minutes. So here's the weird bugged AI which just sits here on the runway once you land. We'll be fairly quick here because I have got to dash out in a sec, so let's do that. There you go, should be alright. It was AI, was it? So I guess there was a multiplayer person as well as AI. I'm guessing this one ahead is probably AI. Oh my god, what is going on? What on earth is going on? Why is there like tons of planes on the runway and I don't know. You got the weird AI which is bugged there. It's always there, that plane. It's always getting stuck. No idea what's going on. I might go through this AI as I don't think they know what they're doing either. I think they could be bugged possibly. Usually the one which is stuck here. Right, let's also wait. Let's quickly contact the ground. The AI is rubbish. They can be, yeah. I'm going through here. I think that both of these planes have somehow got stuck. Which they're AI, so you can go through them. I have no idea what they're doing. And they're literally just spinning about. Interesting. Let's quickly jump across the runway now. Yeah, that one probably hasn't got takeoff clearance just yet. Yeah, it wasn't a bad landing, I don't think. We did get shifted over a little bit to the left, but touchdown was near enough in the centre. So no, I think that was well, as good as it could have been for sort of the first touchdown for probably over a month. So yeah, not bad. I didn't lag either, so even better. Yeah, I've got to be fairly quick this, because I've got to pretty much go out now, so I'm going to be fairly quickish. Hello Jackie Dory, how are you? That was a nice float though from Charles de Gaulle. Not bad at all. I'm sure you've done alright, Munchies. There's even another Wizz airplane there as well. Where did Para get to? I keep thinking I seeing that as Sussex Express, but no, it's Sun Express. I think you can, yeah, you can turn AI traffic. Hang on, there's someone's in our spot. Oh, who's that? Wizz there? Is a colleague? Is that Para? I don't know. Well, I'll go to the one next door then, as that one's it probably is a multiplayer person, so I'll have to go to the one after next door. Which means we won't get the you know, all the equipment there, but not really a lot else we can do there. And we're coming to there. Right, let's come to a stop. I've got to be very quick, so yeah, I've got to pretty much go out now. So, ground services. Okay, that's not come up yet. I did there, but oh well. Right, let's get these off. And that is going to be everyone for today's Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was quite a good... is that you, Para? I'll be fairly quick to you. I've literally got 15 minutes to run about a mile and then get on my train, so which is doable. Where is it on here? Traffic, nameplates. I'm guessing that's you, Para, next door to us. I don't know. I guess that probably is you, Para. Well, that is going to be everyone. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the description to the... It was a bit drunk taxi in there. But I've got to go. So, yeah, links can be found in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal. Come on, tablet, load, to the merch store. Oh, it's bloody lost connection on there. Come on. Merch store as well if you do want to help support the channel. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hope we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.